Hi, this is Mr. Hood, and we're going to solve some one-step inequalities, then plot the solutions on a number line. Let's take a look at that first one. 8 is less than -3 plus b. So the good news about solving one-step inequalities is it's pretty much exactly the same procedure for solving a one-step equation. The goal is we want to get the variable by itself. So to get rid of that -3 on the variable side, we're going to add 3 to both sides. The +3 and -3 are going to cancel. And we're going to be left with a solution of 11 is less than b. Now, let's go ahead and plot that thing on a number line. Now, straight away, having the variable on the right does make it a bit trickier to figure out which way the arrow is going to go when we finally plot that inequality. So just for a second, let's pretend that the variable were actually on the correct side. So I'm just going to flip it upside down. You can see that b would be on the left, 11 would now be on the right, but the direction of the inequality would switch. So for the sake of plotting this on a number line, I actually do recommend that you rewrite the solution with the variable on the left. It just makes everything a lot easier. So now at this point, let's make a number line with 11 in the middle. Because it's greater than, we're going to use an open circle. And because b is greater than 11, the arrow will go in the greater than direction. Let's take a look at the second example. n minus 4 is less than or equal to 1. So, to get n by itself, let's get rid of that -4 or -4. So let's add 4 to both sides. And the solution we're going to get is that n is less than or equal to 5. Now the good news is when we go to plot this on a number line, the variable's already on the left-hand side. So that makes things a whole lot easier. So now, there's our number line. In this case, we're going to use a closed dot because there's an equal to portion of that inequality. And because n is less than or equal to 5, we're going to send the arrow in the less than direction. Last one. -2 is greater than or equal to y plus 5. So, in order to get y by itself and get rid of that plus 5, we're going to subtract 5 from both sides. And that's going to give us a solution of -7 is greater than or equal to y. But again, for the purposes of plotting on a number line, it's a lot easier to reread that with the variable on the left-hand side. So if we were to flip it upside down and rewrite it, we'd end up with y is less than -7. Less than or equal to -7, sorry. So let's plot that. Again, we're going to use a closed dot this time because we have an equal to portion of our inequality. And because y is less than or equal to -7, we're going to send the arrow in the less than direction.